Oh my goodness, man. This has all been against my will. I wake up, ain't even brushed my teeth yet, and I'm already seeing new news about Travis Hunter and his girl, bro. When is it gonna stop? Just recently.
Hey, in case nobody's asked you this today, are you okay? Are you really fine?
Travis Hunter is out here spiraling because his wife, Leanna Lynn, just got exposed big time. Fans have been warning him for a while about her, saying she's all about the streets, and now it looks like those warnings just hit him like a ton of bricks. Word is, Leanna allegedly stepped out on Travis, and the wildest part, people close to the situation are whispering that she might be pregnant, and the father could be one of his own teammates from the Jags. As if that bombshell wasn't messy enough, the streets are buzzing with talk that Leanna's already gearing up to file for divorce, just 2 months after saying, "I do." And here's the kicker, Travis didn't even sign a prenup. Now everybody's asking, was Travis really blind to who Leanna was from the start, or did she walk down that aisle with his bank account as the main attraction? When the first whispers about Leanna started floating around, plenty of fans jumped to her defense, saying folks were just jealous or making things up. But let's be real, this drama didn't just pop out of nowhere. The red flags were right there, waving in our faces for years. Back in 2022, way before the wedding, before his Jaguars contract, and before the headlines went nuclear, Leanna and Travis sat down for an interview that barely made noise back then. But now, watching it feels like a giant "told you so" moment. In that interview, Leanna didn't even pretend to be some starry-eyed fiancé. She wasn't sugarcoating a thing. She flat out said Travis wasn't her type when they first met, and she wasn't talking about his looks. Nope. She said it was because he was younger and because he had cheated on a girlfriend before. The way she delivered it, cold. And looking back now, it feels like that moment told us everything we needed to know. Back then, folks shrugged it off, just an awkward little comment, nothing worth remembering. But fast forward to now, and that moment is being replayed in a whole new light. The whispers are wild. Talk of a $40 million divorce demand and a leaked video of Leanna looking way too cozy with one of Travis's own teammates. And that's not even the end of it. Rumor has it she might be pregnant by that same teammate. Yeah, this is about to get messy on a whole different level. Thing is, he should have peeped the signs early. If someone straight up says you weren't their type from the start, you gotta ask yourself, what changed? For a lot of people watching, the answer's crystal clear. The moment Travis' career started blowing up, so did the serious vibe in their relationship. Suddenly, things looked more polished, more public, more like a picture-perfect couple. And when he scored that deal with the Jaguars, everything went full throttle. Leanna was everywhere, mixing in the right crowds, snapping pics in all the big circles, acting like she was built for that NFL wife spotlight, which is why that recently leaked clip of her getting a little too comfortable with one of his teammates is hitting like a punch to the gut right now. The timing couldn't be more telling. It lines up perfectly with the moment Leanna fully stepped into that NFL wife role, soaking up the image, the perks, the access that came with Travis's rise. And now, fans are connecting the dots in a way that's making this whole thing even shadier. The big theory? That video of her with his teammate wasn't some random leak. It was planted. Some people are convinced Leanna made sure it landed right in Travis's hands, like she wanted him to see it. The talk is that she's blowing up this marriage on purpose, messing with his head, stirring chaos, just so she can walk away for good. From the outside looking in, it's starting to seem like Leanna's been chasing a different type of man all along. And that man was never Travis. He's not the party type. He doesn't drink. He doesn't hit the clubs. He's got a small, tight circle he actually trusts. Leanna, total opposite. If she's not getting that wild nightlife with him, she just might try to find it somewhere else. One of the clearest examples of this popped up again recently, a clip where Leanna laughs while telling a story about how Travis used to drive her to parties, drop her off, and then sit in the car for hours while she was inside turning up. She said he never complained and never tried to stop her from drinking, even though he doesn't drink at all. Some folks might call that supportive, but plenty of fans saw it as a red flag the size of a stadium. Travis was always on the outside, literally, while she was deep in a social scene that didn't even include him. It's like they were living in two totally different worlds under the same roof. And you don't even have to take anyone's word for it. Leanna herself laughed while telling the story of how Travis would drop her off at parties, then sit in the car for hours while she lived it up inside. That one story alone says everything about the distance between them. Fans are already speculating that she's been chasing people who can actually keep up with her nightlife vibe. Now, how she plans to keep up that wild scene with a possible baby on the way, that's anybody's guess. But the streets are definitely watching, and suddenly that leaked footage of her getting extra chatty with a teammate doesn't feel like some harmless little moment. It's starting to look like part of a bigger, calculated pattern. Things got even shadier during their own wedding reception. What should have been a night full of love, excitement, and celebration turned into a spectacle for all the wrong reasons. People couldn't help but notice Leanna's energy, and it didn't sit right with anybody. Instead of basking in newlywed joy, the vibe in the room shifted. Guests started side-eyeing, wondering what was really happening behind the scenes. From the outside, it looked like we were all watching a slow-motion unraveling.
Why are you giving your input as someone who doesn't even know him on his relationship? But the more that comes out about it, the more I feel like I need to join that club. I need to tell him, like, bro, you gotta let her go, because the amount of stuff that is coming out about her is absolutely insane. Like, more recently, the thing that really pushed me over the edge, a dude is literally selling merch of him grabbing your girlfriend's ass while you guys were dating with...
I'll just give you our
Right there in front of everyone. Now here's the clip fans cannot stop dissecting. The moment Leanna looks like she dodges a kiss from Travis. They're on the dance floor, cameras flashing, music pumping. Travis leans in, but then, almost in a blink, she tilts back just enough to avoid it. Quick, subtle, easy to miss. Unless you're watching it slowed down and freeze-framed like fans have been doing all week. That tiny pullback has blown up into a full-on debate online. People swear this is the moment right when she pulled away as Travis went in for the kiss. You watch it close and tell me, did she really pull back? Because fans are convinced she did. And then came the gift reveal. Travis went all out, pulling up with a brand new Mercedes G-Wagon as a wedding present, worth a small fortune, $500,000 just to say I love you. Most people would have lost their minds, screaming, hugging, maybe even crying happy tears. But Leanna, she barely cracked a smile. No jumping into his arms, no glow, just nothing. Her reaction felt cold, like she was unimpressed or already somewhere else in her head. And honestly, that moment has people asking a big question. If someone hands you the keys to a G-Wagon and you barely react, what's really going on? Now, compare that G-Wagon moment to how Leanna acted when she met Lil Wayne. The difference is wild. With Wayne, her energy shot through the roof, smiling, glowing, practically bouncing with excitement. It was pure hype, and the contrast is impossible to ignore. Put that next to the Dodge kiss moment and the lukewarm reaction to a $500,000 ride, and it starts painting a picture Travis probably doesn't want to see. Those two moments didn't just raise eyebrows, they set the tone for everything that came after. And when you factor in where the wedding actually took place, the whole day starts feeling like it might have been about something other than love. Here's the detail everyone's buzzing about. Travis and Leanna didn't get married in Georgia, where he's from. They didn't do it in Florida, where he plays either. Nope. And that choice has fans digging deep into why they picked that location and what the laws there might mean for their marriage and their money. They didn't just say, I do anywhere. They tied the knot in Chattanooga, Tennessee. On the surface, Leanna claimed it was all about the venue. Pretty spot, good vibe, nothing more to it. But you know the internet doesn't let things slide. It didn't take long before someone pointed out a very interesting fact. Tennessee is one of the few states where you can get alimony without any minimum marriage length. Translation, you could get married and divorced in the same year and still walk away with a payout. And when TikTok caught wind of that little detail, the whole app started shaking. People breaking down exactly how this loophole could slide perfectly into Leanna's hands. Some even called it the long game. But here's the real kicker. Travis didn't sign a prenup, not because he couldn't, but because he flat out chose not to. And this is after lawyers, NFL veterans, and even influencers publicly offered to help him draft one for free. It's like he walked right into the trap with his eyes open. And now it might cost him big time. So now we've got a no prenup marriage. In one of the most alimony-friendly states in the country, with a $46 million rookie contract sitting on the table. You see why people are connecting the dots? For many, this has gone way past talk about wedding venues. It's starting to look like something calculated. And here's where it gets real. It's not just random fans stirring the pot anymore. Folks who know that high-profile lifestyle are speaking up. NFL legends, entertainers, people who've lived through public relationship disasters, they're all telling Travis the same thing. Watch your back.
You see that, right?
Yeah, this is our house. We've lived here for like almost a year, right? Yeah. Almost a year. Before y'all say why we have our own rooms, because we're growing adults and we need our own space. Yeah. This is my room. Me and Travis have our own room. His is downstairs, mine's upstairs. 2.
I just don't even want to be around her sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we just need to be like away from each other. Because he gets on my nerves and I get on his nerves. And so we need our own space. And that's okay. Because we grow, we're growing.
Damn, we tried to tell Travis Hunter that he was making a mistake with that woman. He ain't want to listen though. He ain't want to listen to us. He was like, well, she's a gold digger, then I'm a gold digger too. Now you can see the real, what's really going on. This man was messing around with your woman and then put out merch with the picture that he took with your woman with his hand on her ass, bruh. Then I heard it was on the same night where you was sitting out in the car while she was inside partying or something crazy like that. First of all, I'm not taking no woman I'm dealing with to no party and sitting out in the car. What kind of... What?
One NFL veteran who went through his own messy marriage drama looked him dead in the eye and said it straight, get a prenup. And it wasn't some shady gossip, it was on camera, serious advice from someone who's seen exactly what happens when you don't protect yourself. No shade, no games, just raw wisdom. Whether Travis listens or not, that's the million-dollar question. Then comedian Godfrey went viral for calling out the real red flag, Leanna's not my type comment. He didn't sugarcoat it, saying that one line told the whole story about what she was really after. Fans didn't waste a second jumping on it, agreeing that it exposed way more than she probably meant to. Right after that came Boward Ward, aka Bedwell, who didn't hold back either. He straight up pointed out Leanna's open flirting with other guys and the way she dropped thirst trap moments without a care. To him, it was all proof that Travis needed to finally open his eyes and see what's been going down. But Travis? He's always been quick to defend her. No matter if it's a harsh comment, a joke, or a random tweet, he jumps right in, ready to play Captain Save Her, clapping back at haters and putting anyone in their place if they even hint at coming for Leanna. Here's another moment that's got people talking. Travis stepping up to defend Leanna has always been his go-to move. But this time, nothing. After that leaked video of Leanna with the Jaguars teammate exploded online, Travis stayed completely silent. No cryptic Instagram story, no sharp comeback, no public statement at all. For a guy who usually claps back in minutes, the quiet was loud. Fans started asking questions. Was he in shock? Playing it safe with divorce rumors already swirling? Or maybe, for the first time, starting to really wonder what's been going on right under his nose? Meanwhile, Leanna's reaction couldn't have been more different. As the clip went viral, she jumped online with a tearful video. Eyes red, staring straight into the camera. It had full dramatic damage control energy, like she was trying to steer the conversation before it spun completely out of her hands. Looks like Leanna might have seriously overplayed her hand with this one, because if she is pregnant with another teammate's baby, that would be the ultimate last straw for Travis. And honestly, who wouldn't be crushed over that? It's not just betrayal, it's next level messy. This whole saga keeps spiraling, and now it's not just sports gossip, it's personal. Travis Hunter's marriage is tangled up in a scandal involving one of his own Jaguars teammates, and the rumors are spreading faster than ever. This isn't the kind of drama you can just scroll past. It's got everything: betrayal, speculation, and the kind of tension that could explode any second. So, will Travis keep his silence, or is he getting ready to fire back? Is this the final chapter for their marriage, or just the start of an even crazier ride? One thing's certain, a lot of people saw warning signs from day one, and yet, here we are. And trust me, the next twist, it's coming. So stay locked in, like, share, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe, because this story is far from over, and we'll be here to break down every explosive update.